got it. Good morning, but I can't. Hold on. Now, what the hell does this mean? Thank you. Docs. Chat. The damn thing doesn't let me chat. Okay. Quit that. Timestamps, reactions. Good morning. I'm totally messed up right now. Totally messed up. I don't get it. It won't let me chat at all. Oh, OBS, why do you do this? And it's not like I can stop and then start back up. Mother effer. Remind me never go on vacation again. Okay. Oh boy. That's an ad. Skip. Okay. Let's pull this out. Where's that damn holder? There it is. I'm literally just going through my desk right now. We gotta put on Do Not Disturb. And I know there's stuff I'm missing. So, hit the thumbs up. What the hell? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna chat over here. Let's copy. Sale. No. Pasting from Mac. Okay. Boom. What the hell? Now, can I do this? Chat. Won't let me freaking pin it. Damn it, man. Damn it, man. Damn it, man. I can't get this thing right. I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and do this monstrosity of a podcast. Welcome back, bitches. And I say bitches with all loving intention. And I don't know why my chat's not even showing up in the damn thing. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Hold on one sec. Is it because... No, it can't be anything. Hold on. I'm annoyed by this. I am so annoyed by this. There's a lot to go over today, but we have a Father's Day gift that was extended sale. This is just a phenomenal savings. Morning, Chris, Olga, Nathan, Hunter, Wendy. Oh, Dad's operation went fine. He's got a big... I guess they put a big tube in his arm, so his entire arm is black and blue. But other than that, you would never know. I mean, Unplug and plug it. Josh, exactly. But I can't unplug this damn program because then it disconnects and and this wasn't even the damn link. It didn't even link it. Damn it. Okay, I'll go back in afterwards and I'll just put a comment in there for the... I think it's like 400 people that watch this on YouTube every day. It's not that many. Hey, Luke. So Dad's operation went well. The fucker was zipping around on his walker, all happy and blah, blah, blah. And everything's fine. And the market is taking off. Okay. I only have a couple of links really to go. Let's see. We're going to click on that. Open with Google Chrome. Somebody asked me about a short report on AppLovin. There you go. I mean, you know, if you want to know what the short report means, just go and ask. AppLovin, we've had this before, Morning Tea Drift. We know what this is going to be like. We're going to look at AMD, VRT, a few stocks in the watch list, core portfolio stocks which are currently in a buy. Archer Aviation for a YOLO trade. This is kind of interesting. I mean, you know, we've got this Archer raises more capital. I mean, that's definitely an interesting one. The Catalyst Watch this week could get a little crazy, and specifically Friday. I mean, Friday is going to be nuts. We're going to look at some yearly charts in Trendspider, and I'll go over that. Does the Fed hate Trump? I mean, Tuesday's the Fed meeting, so we're going to go over that. Oil is going to be a key. Had Israel not attacked Iran, I think you would be looking at rate cuts. I mean, honest to God, I think, you know, they just shot Trump in the foot because he wants lower rates. He's not going to get it now, I don't think. So we'll look at the Dow futures. And Brian Sullivan, I was in bed on Friday morning watching Brian Sullivan on CNBC. And I mean, he just put on a masterclass. Don't promote. What the hell? Why is this? Okay, stop. I don't want to promote. Okay. There you go. He put on a masterclass as to what this, and he says it won't matter unless they hit Carg Island. When you hear the words Carg Island, that's going to be, the stock market will essentially crash. There is an event this week, tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow, 12 noon. It is the top stocks for the second half of the year. And we'll look at the top stocks for the first half of the year because they're doing pretty damn good. We're going to look at the U.S. Open. I mean, come on. This was just crazy. That was just I'll play it for you. If you haven't watched it, I'll just play it for you. But it was nuts. So that's the whole podcast, by the way. And so it's pretty chart heavy, but there's not much. I mean, it is what it is. So I got my Seeking Alpha. I've got my FinViz. Is there anything on FinViz that's interesting? Post Holdings. Dude just bought $20 million worth. Raphael Holdings Real Estate. Dude bought $16 million. Looks like it popped all the way up to like $4. John Paulson buys Bausch Health Companies. I mean, that's $5 million. That's June 20. That's not nothing. I mean, that's in a super high. Morning, Carrie. That was crazy, Wendy. So, Wendy, I'll tell you this story. I'll keep this for the small audience because the big audience is the podcast when I hit record. For the small audience, I was on the phone with a business situation that was happening where we had to get rid of somebody. And so I was the strong arm, you could say. And I said, I was like, hey, we're just gonna move on from this, and we're not gonna use you going forward. And then I said yes, because he hit the pot. Inappropriate, Gary. Inappropriate. Super, super, super inappropriate. By the way, hit the thumbs up button. There's 29 people in here. There's 12 thumbs up. Do I have to say, Larry, I can't even... I am very... So, long story short, Wendy, I am very level-headed about stuff. And it was just a fact. I mean, there was no arguing it. It was just a basic fact of you did wrong, you got caught, you can't argue it. And so, it was, I won't go into details, but it was, hey, this is it. And I felt horrible. I mean, I really do. I don't like doing that, but at some point you just got to lay the line down and say, okay, enough is enough. Enough is enough. A great 90s band, by the way. I was always on the Howard Stern show, so. Okay, let's see. I still got to play with Sidekick. You see this up here in the upper right. Those of you with Trendspider probably don't have this. This is their new AI, and I haven't been able to play with it much. It did give me some false things, but Trendspider's symbols defying downturn. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Is that a scan? Let's see. I don't know if I've subscribed to it. Yeah, I don't have a... I don't have it, Larry, but... They've been putting out some great content for subscribers of Trendspider. They have just been... I mean, let's just... Trendspider... You can just Google Trendspider blog and mentor Q levels indicated, latest post, Boeing Streamliner disaster. This is their blog where they just kind of go over all of this stuff. They have such a good prepare for the trading week. Market update, June 6th, global tensions rising. And they basically do a full-on analysis, notable results. I mean, Trendspider has everything that you need. So, let's see. Prepare to Trendspider shows. I don't think they have anything under shows. No, that's been since 2021. Trading tips. The only moving average blog day traders need. Unusual options. I mean, they just did a trader interview, I think. Yeah. Dan on their, he just did an interview. But here's the, where's this? I keep telling them, free trading ideas, explore the scanners, value investing, with positive earnings and bullish weekly candle. Get automated emails from Trendspider's market scanner. You can literally from freebies just sign up and get these things emailed to you. Fundamental value and technical reversals. I mean, just get it emailed to you. Most recent scanners: Airbnb, AD&T, Dino, Geo, WFRD. There's so much from Trends. I mean, they do so much, and I would be impossible. Yeah, Larry, full disclosure, I barely looked at the damn market. What the hell happened to this? Did I go black? Hold on. Let's see. What is SBET? SharpLink Gaming. Looks like a great 703% gain. And the 4-hour algorithm got you right in right before. 703%, Nathaniel. I think you've got Trendspider. I mean, that 700%. That's crazy. That's just nuts to me. That you could like time this one perfectly. The 4-hour algorithm on this. But what is it? Let's see. Not covered by the Quant. $3.4 million in revenue, I'm assuming. And a $560 million market cap right now. It's a tough one. I mean, it's trade it. For me, that this would be an absolute trade, but I don't know that there's a strategy that works with a downward trending stock that pops up other than momentum. So, morning, Scott. Okay. Obviously, YouTube is giving, 30 people, 17 thumbs up. I guess it got up from 12. So good. Okay, I'm going to record the podcast now. IBIT's up 1.62. I mean, just stuff soaring. Palantir is up another 2%. How is Palantir up 2 freaking percent? That one got away from me. Correction denier scan. Okay, let's look at that. I think that's what it is. Yeah. I am subscribed to that one. And I even had my own, I did my own thing. Amazon and KLAC. That's an interesting one. There is another one. I want to say relative. Yeah, this one, relative performance in the S&P. So like COP, a lot of this is energy names right now, which are bouncing. Goldman Sachs is one, which, by the way, I bought Goldman Sachs under $500 and I loaded into that one. That was a great buy. Occidental Petroleum can't get out of its own way. It's a valuation. I think once Buffett bought, all of that, I just can't imagine. CF Industries, look at that one from 72 to 99. Oof. And it hasn't lost confirmation too much. CVX, Chevron. I mean, a lot of these are energy names that are correction deniers. Or I'm sorry, relative performance in the S&P. Defense, RTX, LHX, Corteva, Oracle, just after their earnings. But yeah, I mean, we're in a bull market, and the bull market, it's tough. It's tough to pull a bull market down. I mean, again, nobody's hearing about tariffs. You got war over here. You got LA riots, which is a big question. Are they actually rioting? I don't know. I'll leave that to your discretion. But, okay, I'm going to hit record now. And for all you ASMR fans, yeah, I haven't had water this morning, so good luck. Good morning. It is Monday, June 16th. Welcome back, bitches. The market didn't crash while I was away. All is good. Dad is perfectly fine. He's zipping around on his walker at home. I am back in Atlanta. Everything's good. We're going to go over a lot today, okay? We had a war breakout in the Middle East. Oil spiked, and I kind of posted, hey, UCO, SCO, we'll look at that. We will look at the Fed this week. Has a decision. I'm going to bring up yearly candles because that's an important thing to look at. And we'll look at some Catalyst Watch stuff. Friday is going to be crazy. If you didn't know, and I just found this out, Thursday the market is closed. We will look at some core portfolio stocks that are currently a buy in the 4-hour algorithm. Some of the watch list stocks, including Vertiv and others. And then we'll do some scans. We'll just look at some scans to see, hey, is there something that hits my fancy live on Trendspider? So let's first start out with a little homage, if you will, to this incredible U.S. Open putt. If you weren't watching the U.S. Open yesterday, you missed one of the greatest endings and one of the greatest rounds by Spawn. JJ Spawn, unbelievably bad start to the day. And then the back nine and that rain delay, just kudos, congratulations, holy crap. I don't think I saw a better performance. I mean, maybe Tiger beating everybody by 15 points was a better performance. But let's look at a couple of things. First off, I do want to tell you, I did a newsletter, okay? I did a newsletter on Saturday, and it includes all of the gifts for Father's Day, okay? Trendspider has a sale going on. They have extended it. Okay, if you're passionate about trading, blah blah blah. I had a lot of this written by AI. I didn't write it. Maybe you could tell, but I include a link to Trendspider University. Okay, and the top 10 features of Trendspider from 2024. We're only in 2025. Okay, and I include that link. Now here's the deal. And this is just flat out, I'm not going to take you over to the Trendspider page, but I'm going to flat out put it. You can try Trendspider for $9. Okay, I'm going to go through it during this podcast so you'll see it. $9. Here's your annual plans for $51 a month, but it's $9 to try it for 2 weeks. And by the way, you can schedule a meeting, a training with a product expert one-on-one during those 2 weeks. It is fantastic. $9 in all plans. You save $38% off the annual plans. So get that one. The sale started on Thursday. I wasn't on air, so I did the newsletter this weekend, so keep an eye out. But you can get that at dailystockpick.substack.com. Okay? And the second thing is Seeking Alpha is on sale, and there's 3 sales going on. So let me just go over it, okay? The first one is Seeking Alpha Premium, and you can get this one, okay? You can get Seeking Alpha Premium for it's now an additional $1 off, save $60 and a free 7-day trial. And why do you want a free 7-day trial on Seeking Alpha Premium? Well, the reason is because tomorrow at 12 p.m., Steve Kress is having his annual, his second half of 2025. They're going to release the stocks that they believe are bullish for the second half of the year. And if you haven't been following, I will gladly show you. Okay, I will gladly show you the year-to-date change. And let's see, we're going to go to, there we go. Year-to-date change in the top 10 stocks that were picked in January. Let's just go over these. Okay, OppFi up 59%. AGX, Argan up 59%. LRN, which just had a buy in the 4-hour algorithm. We'll go over that one. 37%. CLS, Celestica up 35%. EAT, Brinker up 31%. Urban Outfitters up 23%. Credo up 9%. Okay, then you have the 3. You might say, well, he got 3 wrong. 7%, 16%, and 17% down. Overall, if you had just bought an equal weight of all 10 of these, you are significantly up this year. And the S&P, FYI, is only up a partial amount. So look at those. So when you say, well, Gary, why do I want to sign up for this deal? Well, the reason is because on the free 7-day trial, you get to attend this event. On the free 7-day trial, you can attend this event, okay, if you get Seeking Alpha Premium. Now, the second part of this is Alpha Picks, okay? Alpha Picks is a portfolio that beats the S&P. It beats the S&P. It is a fantastic, fantastic portfolio, and you get $100 off, not $50 off. This goes on until July 4th. You don't have to rush for that one, but we do have an alpha pick after today at 12 p.m. today. And traditionally, what you can do, and I'm just going to give you this as an idea, at 12 p.m., go over here, and you go to your alpha pick section here on the left, and you refresh at 12 p.m. It will happen. And then you get the stock symbol. Then you go to your chart. I use Trendspider. Go to your chart and go on a 1-minute candle. If it's a small cap stock, okay, less than $1 billion, and they pick it, you will see a pop in that stock. And you could trade it and scalp it. It's very simple. So you do have that available at 12. Now, here's what I always suggest. Get the bundle. The bundle, you save $160 off the bundle. It's now $638. You can find all these links right here on Linktree, or go to dailystockpick.substack.com and just go to this one, the Father's Day sale. Okay, it's very, very simple. You've got these 3 Seeking Alpha deals right there. They end July 4th. They are fantastic, fantastic deals. And again, tomorrow, 12 p.m., I will be buying these stocks, just like I bought the 2025 top stocks. Yes, I bought these stocks. I am up 59%. I don't think I'm up 59% on OpFi and AGX. I tried to time it. I didn't do very well. I didn't do this well. But again, year-to-date performance, look at those. That's fantastic. So I typically, when I go out of town or I stop doing this podcast, everybody bitches and complains that the stock market goes down. Well, it didn't go down. But you know what we had happen? We had a freaking war pop up between Iran and Israel. It's a risk, okay? The markets are flying here today. But this is still a risk. Understand, it's an issue. Right now, they haven't gone over after energy. But if they go over energy, I want you to keep one word in mind. Carg Island. This is Brian Sullivan on CNBC on Friday. This is my room up in New Jersey. And yes, I have an annoying wire running down because I travel with my Apple TV. But Carg Island is key. Now, I'm not going to go over what Carg Island is. You can go and ask AI about it. But if Iran goes after Carg Island, that would mean a complete collapse of oil, spiking oil. Okay? And there's 2 ETFs that I've always traded. UCO is a triple levered Bloomberg crude. You can see the spike leading up to this. The 4-hour algorithm had you in at $21. This is the bull. So as the price of oil goes up, this ETF goes up. Okay? This is a tradable asset. This is not something that you invest in. This is something that is rated daily and it's triple leverage daily. You will lose a lot of money if you buy and hold this. Okay? That is the long-term weekly chart of this. You will lose a lot of money if you buy and hold this. The way it stays afloat is they do reverse splits. But if you think the price of oil is going to come down, because let's be honest, oil is how the administration has been just suggesting that inflation is down, because they've been able to falsely lower the energy prices. So that's what Trump is doing. And so if you think the price of oil will go down, okay, you're going to invest and trade SCO. This is the opposite. You could literally just do them back and forth. Now, I suggest you understand trading. I suggest you understand charts if you're going to get into it. This isn't something where you want to just, oh my God, I'm going to guess at the price. No. and have stop losses. If you make 1%, if you make 2% over a few hours, take the profit. Okay? You can always buy back in, but these are tradable assets. That's what I mean by if you hear Carg Island, you're going to buy UCO because that will spike. If you don't hear Carg Island, then you could probably buy SCO. But again, while that's going on, oil is going to spike. Remember, the president of OPEC, guess what nationality he is? He's Iranian, the president of OPEC. So get ready. Get ready because we've got a big week. Dow Nasdaq futures rise as Israel-Iran conflict continues. Now, you're going to trade those two. I'm going to, let me see. Yeah, this is the Nasdaq. So we're going up. Again, in pre-market, you are up about 1%. It's just continuing to go. It's a buy the dip mentality. And so what do you have this morning? You have Friday's down market. Okay, we can go and look at QQQ on Friday here in the 4-hour algorithm. You have Friday's down candles that lost confirmation. And this morning, it's a buy the dip mentality. You got some crazy, crazy good stocks out there. On the economic side, the main event for the week will be the Federal Reserve's monetary policy announcement. That comes on Wednesday. Powell's press conference is likely to emphasize uncertainty and a wait-and-see approach. If Israel didn't attack Iran, you would probably see cuts. There wasn't anything in there that would have told Powell, okay, we're going to hold off. And I think you would have seen cuts. But again, the problem is that oil spike amplifies current stagflation risk. In short, higher oil prices exacerbate from ongoing stagflation shock stemming from tariffs and immigration restrictions. Trump even said it last week. We're having problems in the fields, with the farmers, and at the hotels. Stagflation is a problem for the FOMC when they meet. Higher inflation says the Fed should be hiking. Lower GDP growth says the Fed should be cutting. So will the FOMC next week, this is an article, next week, meaning this week, put more weight on the upward pressure on inflation or more weight on the coming slowdown in growth? That's the decision that Powell and the governors have to make. Now, my take on this, if you get a cut, this market's going to fly. Okay, but I'm not sure the reasons for that are justified. Okay, the Fed simply hates Trump. It hates the policies, not Trump per se, but they hate the policies. Trump on Thursday called Powell a numbskull for keeping interest rates on hold and not cutting. By the way, when Powell's term is over, he ain't getting back into the governor's seat. He ain't going to be the head of the Fed. Just know that. So this meeting is going to be huge. And if you don't get a cut, I don't expect to see a full pullback, but I do expect to see some type of pullback. Okay? So what I want to do is I want to show you something here. I'm going to get out of the strategy tester, and I'm just going to show you the chart. And I'm going to go to a yearly chart. Okay? And I want you to look at this. Imagine if this was a 1-minute chart. Okay, would you be buying in at this price at 526? The all-time high is 540. Okay, and you're at 531. The all-time high on QQQ is 540. Now you can see we don't have a 200-day. You have confirmation on this. But if this was a 1-minute chart, would you be buying in? Now, I will say there is no reason for a long-term investor to look at this and say, there's no way I'm getting in. We're in a bull market. We are in a bull market, and you're in a good market. And so if you said back here in 2016, when QQQ was at $100 in 2016, you said, yeah, I'm not going to buy into that. It's all-time high. And look at this chart. You'd have missed out on this whole run. So I don't want you to put your blinders on and say, no, I'm not going to do this. Because let's look at SPX. Okay, this is the S&P. This is the S&P, and it goes all the way back to 1970 here. And again, if you had said, well, in 2000, I'm not going to buy this at 1,553, you would have saved yourself a little money over the next 3 years. But over the long term, again, if you had just waited 10 years to 2010, let's say 2010, saved yourself some money. But again, are we going into this type or are we continuing up? And I would argue you want to just continue up. It is going to continue up. Valuations aren't super stretched. AI is going to be a boom for this economy. I just think you still want to buy into this market. I do think that when SPX, which is at 59.76, we're getting close to that 6,000. The very high is 61.47. And I've said, I think we're range bound between 5,000 and 6,000. Patience is key. So am I loading into this? No, I'm simply not. But I am looking at the catalyst watch for this week, okay? You've got some volatility. And this is the greatest single email. This is a day-by-day, blow-by-blow, the Catalyst Watch article from Seeking Alpha. It comes out every Friday. Every Friday this comes out. It's my favorite one to read over the weekend to get ready for the week. Full disclosure, this weekend, I didn't have time to even read this one. So I read this morning getting ready for this podcast. Okay, it took me 3 to 5 minutes to read this. I didn't even know that the market was closed on Thursday. Let's set off all the conservative. It's June 16th, and it's a national holiday. FYI. Expect, by the way, if we do have a war and oil starts spiking and Powell doesn't lower rates on Wednesday, expect a message from the Oval Office that Juneteenth is canceled. I mean, distract from everything else that's going on. But what I want to point out is Friday. Thursday, you're closed. But I want to point out Friday to you. And why? All day, the stock market could see extra volatility. Okay, it's triple witching day. Go and Google that, put it into perplexity what triple witching day is. It's the simultaneous expiration of stock options, stocks index futures, and stock index option contracts. It is a highly volatile time. Okay, sometimes it spikes, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm not predicting this. The market will decide what it does. But just in turn 2, WTI crude July futures will expire as well. Crude oil futures have seen extra volatility over the last year on contract expiration dates. Again, UCO, SCO. And then the post market, that's key. The Russell will release the last update to the additions and deletions for the Russell indexes. Companies may be added or removed from the Russell 3,000, 1,000, or 2,000 based on the market capitalization and other eligibility. This is like the S&P, and by the way, it's even a bigger deal than the S&P because these are small markets, small market cap stocks. So, again, it's a crazy, crazy week. It's going to be filled with volatility, and you've only got 4 days. Now, last week, you had Trump sign, literally, a thing. Let's see, Archer Aviation picks Indonesia. Archer raises $850 while the White House executive order to accelerate EVTOL rollout. It's basically flying cars, and that's what Archer Aviation is. It's flying drone cars. This is an example of a YOLO trade. Why? It's a hold in the quant. We can look at it. The valuation, not bad, but they don't have a PE. They're not making money. The financials. This is a company with $133 million of revenue. I'm sorry, the other revenues. They don't have revenues. That's their operating expenses. They don't have revenues. And yet the market cap is $6.3 billion. Remember, Trump Jr. is on the board of one of these companies. I don't know who, but you can analyze this with AI and Seeking Alpha right here and find it. It's Joby, Ehang, and Vertical Aerospace. Those are the competitors. It appears challenging with the valuation price to sales at 493. Yes. Demonstrates robust growth. Yes. Working capital up 184%. Yes. This is a trade Now, I will tell you, and I'll give you this guidance. If I were in my 20s, I would buy and hold something like this. Honest to God, I would probably take $1,000 and just buy and hold this. Now, $1,000 isn't going to change my life. But in my 40s and 50s, I'm smart enough to know that maybe I just want to trade this one. And let's go and see if we have a trade in this, okay? Let's pull up our strategy tester and we'll go to the 4-hour algorithm and let's see if this actually works on a trade. Got us in here at 11, okay? Then you pop back down here to 9. The 4-hour algorithm makes you 112%. Buying and holding makes you 228%. Okay, 25 positions over 24 months. You only win 28% of the time. So I would say it's not a great strategy, but I will tell you from a chart standpoint, you're up 5% to $10.48. You've got a gap up here to $13. You've got a gap down here between $10 and $11. And boy, by the way, when you go to Wall Street, there's 9 analysts that covers that. That's still pretty minor, but they have an $11.94 price target. And when you look at the 52-week range, you're between $2 and $13. Do I think it could get up to $11, maybe $12 and cover this gap? Yes. So would I be trading this one? Absolutely. If I trade it, I would be doing some YOLO stuff like this. Now, I want to go over some stocks in the core portfolio that are currently a buy in the 4-hour algorithm. Okay, the 4-hour algorithm, if you didn't know, this is what I use for my I use this as a tool. Think of it as an analyst that has no opinion on what the stock is. It just takes price into consideration, and it's a technical strategy. It is based on the MACD. You get this when you sign up for through my link for Trendspider for a yearly plan. Okay? 4-hour algorithm in Disney. It got you in here at 84. I have always said this is a $120 stock. You are up 40% in 65 days, and you're still in. Your MACD has come down. It's crossing down. I think you've got 121 in this. This has to pass that 120 mark and turn it into support. Right now, it's resistance. Is it worth buying? No. No. And where did I get that 120 from? Look at this. If you just pull up a weekly chart of this, look at that 120. Clearly resistance. See here how it was support on this pullback in 2020 and then it took off? Well, you broke right through it and then boom, one time here in 2022, you hit that. One time here, you almost hit it in February. Then you hit it again in March. Then you hit it again in December and you're back up there at 120. It's got to break through that. Does have a chance. Your MACD isn't super extended, but your RSI is at 63. So am I buying that one? No. But it's been a great trade. Eli Lilly in at 724 on May 28th. That's not even the April low. That is May 28th, 727. The 4-hour algorithm got you in. Broke right through this 794 resistance. The next stop up here, the gap, maybe it's $900. Again, it's a GLP-1 market. I like that one. Palantir, this one won't stop. It's at 140. It makes no sense fundamentally. But the 4-hour algorithm, it got you in at $88 right at that support level. Okay, you could have gotten in at 80. I should have gotten in at 80. I didn't. I'm scared to death of this one based on valuation. But if you believe in this company, it is a meme stock. It can continue to go, and you can see right now it's putting in that 120 as support. So if I bought here at 140, I would have my 120 as a stop, and I would be looking at buying between 80 and 120. That would be my trade. So learn about these things. Tesla, the 4-hour algorithm is great with Tesla. Has you in here at 323. Okay, that was just on Thursday. 331 is where it's at right now. It's up 2%. The 4-hour algorithm makes you 64%. You can see it right down here versus 51% buy and hold. You win 40% of the time, 25 positions. So you win 12 times, you lose 13 times. I think that's about right. Maybe it's 11 versus 13. Oh, it is what it is. You can go and look at the actual data. But again, over 24 months, it's 25 positions. And it beats buy and hold. I like that one. Taiwan Semi is up 1%. This one has had quite a run. Here at 25%, we're all the way up at 37%. Yeah, 37% over 63 days. Again, chips, it's in the 4-hour algorithm. And finally, in the core portfolio, Exxon, this is a $120 stock. If you buy it here at 112, you can see it covered this gap. Covered the gap all the way up to 112. Your RSI is at 77. Maybe it's exhausted. Maybe it's going to pull back. But maybe that's just going to continue on with this Iran-Israel conflict. And you're going to get up here to 120. It's a $120 stock. It has been clearly a $120 stock is the resistance point. Not the support. It's resistance. So when you're down there, that one makes sense. Where can you get all of these core portfolios? Well, you can get them in Trendspider. I have this list for you. Or you can go over here to the daily stock pick and you can go down here and you can go follow my trades. Where is it? Let's see, Savvy Trader. Follow my trades for free. Okay? I'm just going to sign in real quick. I didn't sign in. Again, I'm just getting back. So all of this stuff would normally, it would normally be a good one. But again, it is what it is. The core portfolio, let's look at it. It's 33 positions. Okay? And we can compare it to the S&P. See, you're beating the S&P, but it's 34. You can follow all of these core positions. These are stocks that I like to buy and hold or trade, one or the other. It's great. Now, let's look at a few stocks on the watch list. These are stocks that if you have Trendspider, you can pull up this watch list. It's a great one. Okay? The first one, VRT. This is Vertiv. Right here. Came right back up to its previous all-time high at 110. Came right back up, okay? Look at that one. What I meant to say is the previous all-time high was 110. You can see it right here before it pulled back in May of last year. And it pulled back to 70, just like it did this year, and it hit 110. I like it. Now, we can go over here and we can look at Seeking Alpha and say, okay, is Vertiv a good buy? Well, its valuation's extended at 110. Your 52-week range, though, goes all the way up to 155. What does Wall Street think that it's worth? They think it's worth $116. Is it worth buying here? I would rather buy at the 70 when the 4-hour algorithm got me in. Again, using the tools that you have available to you. Find a strategy that works. AMD. We've seen this one. I have said, I don't think that Nvidia could be a $6 trillion company, so you're not going to double. But AMD could double from here. 4-hour algorithm got you in at 91. That 164, that's a previous all-time high. Or I'm sorry, let me see. Let me just pull this back. I think it's a previous all-time high. Yes. Previous all-time high right there in 2022. And you can see, is it going to pull back to that 164? Maybe. And then AppLovin. Again, AppLovin. This is it's in the Alpha Picks portfolio. It's not a top 2025 stock. I think it's top 2024 stock. They got another short report and it fell by 5%. Okay? And I got some questions. Hey, what do you think about this one? I just literally went to this link right here, which takes you to the Culper Research Report. I uploaded it. If you are interested in this, go and read it. I own this as part of the Alpha Picks portfolio. So am I caring about that one? No. If I were trading it, would I have gotten out? Absolutely, I would have gotten out. The 4-hour algorithm got me out at 61% right there. Over 50 days. Does it have me in? No. The 4-hour algorithm makes you 1,000. You can see it on your screen. 1,554% versus 1,422% over the last 2 years. That is an amazing 63% win rate. So if you're waiting to see about this short report, does it affect this link? And I will put it in here for you. It gives you the dates of the previous short reports, Fuzzy Panda, Muddy Waters, and an earlier Culpa report. Okay, that's AppLovin. Short report, it's up 1% in pre-market. So again, if you're concerned about that one, go and read the short report. Go and find a strategy that works. The 4-hour algorithm actually works. Celestica, which is a top 2025 stocks, I just pointed that out. It's breaking out again. Its all-time high, 135. If you buy at 125, 135 might be your cap because that's a previous all-time high. Why wouldn't you use the 4-hour algorithm to get in at 77? Again, what's your strategy? And if we go to CLS, is this a good one? Let's just look. Wall Street thinks it's worth $127. That's just 1% upside from where you are now. But the Quant has it as a strong buy. And why is it a strong buy? Analyze it with AI. Again, go and read why it's a strong buy. Now, when I take a look at this 52-week performance, I say 144. If it's going to get to 144 and I'm buying at 120, I better be happy with that, because if it's going to go higher, it's going to have an up from Wall Street. It's going to have some type of catalyst that pushes it higher. It's not short interest. It's going to have a catalyst to push it higher. Now, the trading desk, again, let's look at the trading desk. This is on the watch list. We'll go down to the trading desk, and it's quite a big watch list. TTD is the symbol. It's down 1%. 4-hour algorithm got you out after a 37% gain. I still like this one to fill this gap up here at 121. We didn't get to this gap at 85. We didn't get to the gap start at 85. Once you do, I like it to fill that gap. But until then, I think 64 to 97 is where you trade this one. Find a strategy that works. Another one, CrowdStrike, that's in the watch list, okay? I own this one. They reported earnings. Okay, they reported earnings and it pulled back. It pulled back to a low of 445. I sold it around 440, which was a previous all-time high. I did buy a few shares back. So I sold at 440. I bought back at a higher price. But I only have half the position. I locked in profits. A strategy matters. Why did I buy back in? It's currently in the 4-hour algorithm right there, okay? And the 4-hour algorithm makes you 220% versus 213%. And many times I looked at the chart. In the 4-hour algorithm, you saw a pullback and it didn't get you out and it continued higher. And you saw this gap and I said, it's going to fill the gap. And what did it do? It filled the freaking gap. Okay? I like that one. And finally in the watch list, Ethereum. Look at this one. It got you in at 1366, April 14th, 50% gain. Crypto is just a mishmash. And Ethereum is one of them. The two that I know about that I would buy and hold, it's Ethereum and Bitcoin. I have IBIT. And IBIT just gave us another entry in the 4-hour algorithm at 62. I bought. It's at $60. Am I playing it smart? No. I'm playing it to just buy and hold. So now what I want to show you is one of the scans. Okay, some of the scanners that we do. Let's look at this. Let's look at the watch list and let's just scan for entries in the 4-hour algorithm. And I'm going to go over here. You should want to proceed with changes. Let's just let's save it. And we'll just save that one. You might get a change in this one, but let's go to the we'll go over here to strategy and we'll change to the 4-hour algorithm, and then we'll look at scanners, scanners, and we'll look at this one. Okay, there's 3. Celsius. Look at that turnaround. I mean, is that a turnaround? Well, you're 9 days moving up. You just had your death cross. Is it going to stay under there? The valuation on this one isn't too horrible, I don't think. Let's see. CELH. There it is. The valuation, it's a D. They don't have a P. They're not making money, but their growth is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Revenue growth going forward, 25% year over year they're projecting. Profitability, great. And you can analyze this with AI. If you want to trade it, you can find a strategy to trade it. PRMB, this is Primo Brands. This one just got you in today. It's going to get you in today. You can see it got you out. Is this one coming back? You can see this one down here at 29.88. Again, it's going to get you into the 4-hour algorithm today. 4-hour algorithm makes you 83%. Buying and holding makes you 123%. Is this one just pulling back based on its weekly being a little stretched? And does it have it to come back up? And then finally, Vistra, VST. This one got you in at 113. It's going for another move. Remember I said if you get into a gap on trading desk, you can get into that. You can get out to this one, 189 right there. So again, those three have opportunity. That's the podcast for today. A little short and sweet one. Remember, everything can be found on Linktree, linktr.ee. And you can get Trendspider, you can get Seeking Alpha, you can get all the things. If you want the newsletter, it's the fourth link down there. And you can just go and, newsletters are free during the week. I don't charge for the newsletters during the week. You can get them Thursday. I'll probably have a paid one for you. So support the podcast and sign up for that. Let's see what else is on Linktree. You got Webull, my Webull account, my lovely, lovely Webull account. Let's see. I put $1,000 into this, and right now, $12,500. So I can't trade in my large account the way I trade in this. I'm not going to leverage my large account the way I leverage this one. So right now it's Apple, Google, iBit, Nvidia, Spotfiy, and Tesla. That Tesla is a buy and hold in there. It's like $1,000. I just buy and hold because I've traded that one wrong many times. Okay. That's Webull. So join Webull. If you don't like Webull, just sign up for Robinhood. Both of them give you free stocks when you sign up. Get Visible, the phone service. You can order a new Tesla. Okay, AT&T for your home internet. I love it. You can gift me with PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App just to say thank you if you listen. But either way, all the socials are up here. Linktree is your central hub to get me. Even my email address is up here in the upper right. So if you have any questions, hit me up. Again, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I am back. Thanks, everybody, for staying with me. Okay, see you, bye. I'm not sure why I can't chat. And it doesn't even show my damn chat over here. No, Dominic, I have never done Planet Labs. It's got to be Shy. It is Shy, not me. I don't even know what Planet Labs does, to be 100% transparent. I have no idea what the company does. I can look it up, though. I just got to remember how to do this now. You go out of town. It's like a golf swing, man. You pick up a golf club after a year and you don't exactly know what you're going to get with your swing. Good morning. It is Monday, June. Okay, there we go. We're going to put in that. We're going to say green screen. I know I'm going to fuck up today, by the way. There's going to be something wrong with the podcast. Just be prepared. I may get messages later today. You didn't put this on green screen. You're covering up your charts. You're doing this. You're doing that. Yeah, it is what it is. And export file. Is the market open? Yeah, the market's open. 616 pod. Say Planet Labs. Let me look at Planet Labs. Holding the Quant. Yeah, this is a Shy Industrials Research and Consulting. satellites. This is total shy. Wall Street, 11 analysts thinks it's worth $6. It's worth $5 today. That's a shy one, 20% upside. Yeah, it jumped on the 12th. On the 4th, it looks like it jumped from $3 to $6. I mean, this is a shy special, not me. So, let's see. My Fidelity account, it's going to be relying on Apple. Doggies have been quiet. Huh. I'm only up 0.44, and it's probably got to do with where's the core? Yeah, Apple's only up 0.44. So Apple still rules my portfolio. I mean, my Webull account is up by 1.04%. And let's see, that is because I bet it's IBIT. IBIT up 1.4 and Nvidia up 1.4. Let's see, it's IBIT, Nvidia, and Spotfiy are the three largest in this portfolio. And they're all up by 1.25%. IBIT has, of the $12,000, $6,000 is IBIT. Nvidia is $3,000. Spotfiy is $1,500. The rest, the other three, Apple, Google, and Tesla, are all under $1,000. So, yes. Planet Life, I mean, let's see. How does the 4-hour algorithm work? I'd be nervous about this gap. I mean, right now I'd be looking at, if I got in at 524, I'd be looking at cutting my losses at $5, assuming that this gap gets filled down to $4. That would be my assumption. But here, this is, the 4-hour algorithm had you in at $3.19. How you're not taking profits at $6.49 where you've doubled your money, I don't know. But again, the strategy, people have different strategies. So, YouTube thumbnail. Oh, let's see. Premium templates for you. What am I gonna name this one? I don't even know what to name this, but I like this one. Yeah, let's just do this one. And we'll position. This is an interesting one. I think I'm just inviting hate for this. Which were those three in the, let's say, scanner? CLH, PRMB, and VST. You know what? The other one that I want to scan is, we're just going to go back to the core investments, scan, and we'll save. I don't think there's anything in this one. Stop. We'll go back to Roblox. Interesting. We saved that one. Yes, okay. And we're gonna go to not the watch list, but let's go to leveraged ETFs. Oh, Yang. Let's look at Yang. Inverse. Let's look at Yang. I think this is the bull China. This is the bear. Interesting. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna put this on countdown out. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining, everybody. See you, bye.
Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. and fears.